Hello and welcome back to Blackwatch Intel. My name is Crashy, and today we're going to be talking about Doomfist. Now, Doomfist, man, I miss you, man. I miss you, bro. Where have you gone? Doomfist, as a lot of you know, came onto the game as the 25th hero and sparked a lot of conversation, a lot of controversy about what is and isn't balanced. And to kind of go back in time to that period of Overwatch, he basically had a massive hitbox, and his right click or rocket punch was just the largest point of controversy. It was the most common thing you heard was, well, Roadhog can't hook one shot anymore, but Doomfist can, rocket punch one shot squishies. And I have to say, when Doomfist came out, I was so excited about his playstyle, and I was so excited to play him and to get into a character like that, because I'm a Genji main and I love that style, that assassin in your face, jumping all over the place style. I love it. He was so mobile and so fun, and I miss him. I miss Doomfist. Now, admittedly, I have to say, I do think that his hitbox was a little ridiculous. But, flash forward, now that we have time to look back at the events of the past, the nerf hit Doomfist really hard. And ever since his launch, ever since the nerf, he's been useless. He's, dare I say, the worst hero in the game. And, it's kind of crazy. It's actually kind of crazy to think how quickly a hero fell. And, when Orisa came into the game, she was never super popular, but I think people were just kind of in wonder of her a little bit, like trying to figure her out. And, she never died immediately, and she wasn't always that great immediately, and she was kind of cool, but kind of useless. But when Doomfist came out, there was just so much spectacle about him to me. Like, he was a demanding presence. He made you play the game differently. He made you have to kind of queue up smart decisions. Hey, if they have a Doomfist, can I actually walk around this corner? Can I actually peek around here? Can I stand still for the few extra seconds and, continue to spam my shots and look for some ult charge? Or do I need to really be paying attention? Do I need to really know exactly where he is? Because make no mistake, he wasn't like Genji, where he's just always on you. He was a pouncer, He was just not very in and out like Genji. He is all in. And when he's in, you have the opportunity to kill him. Or if you made a mistake, if you played poorly against him, you were dead. So fast forward, now we're here, and Doomfist has been nerfed. And it was like a nerf that was considered, people were calling it a fix. Well, they're not really nerfing him, they're fixing the hitbox. And that's true, they were toning down the hitbox. And I'm sure a lot of you all saw, coverage from different Overwatch YouTubers talking about how crazy the hitbox was. And I gotta say, it was pretty nuts. But with latency and playing online, and with a hero that literally projectiles himself into the danger of the enemy team, someone that is super mobile and is just so cool to play in that aspect, I just hate to see him go. I hate to see him become the oh so useless pick that he is now, because make no mistake, if you play Doomfist on the competitive ladder right now, you're probably going to get flamed. And to be quite honest, you're really not going to get that much usage out of him. I think the pro scene will definitely find more play for him than the majority of people on the competitive ladder. And I think we actually saw a little bit of Doomfist the other night with some of the Chinese teams, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really want to talk about that, because it's I want to wait for kind of the competitive scene to continue with this Mercy patch and these Diva changes, now that those kind of patches are starting to hit the pro scene, and see what they want to do. Because when Doomfist came out, Doomfist McCree was looking cool. It was looking like this anti-divey, very stun-heavy kind of control team, and I was liking that. I think I actually may have even reported on that, and it was cool. But now, like I said, we look at Doomfist, and what exactly does he do? Because he doesn't carry the sustained damage to sit back. So being super methodical and being, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? being conservative with Doomfist is not a great playstyle, because if you play conservative with him, if you sit back, well then you're never really getting enough value out of him being a projectile. The goal is to jump in with Doomfist, look for the kill. If you don't get it, you get out of there. And the cool thing about the Mercy change was that a lot of the kind of BS or the bad feeling that it felt to get one-shotted by Doomfist was actually kind of nullified, because Mercy could now erase that pick. And so it was like, wow, Mercy's just going to erase the effectiveness of Doomfist. But that was, you know, whenever he actually was getting effective use. And now that he's not, it almost makes sense that, you know, a buffed version of Doomfist might be something we might need to actually see some viability for the hero. Now, I have a couple of ideas, and I'm going to spitball them, and I'm no developer, I'm no one perfect, but, you know, things come off the top of the head, and you want to start some dialogue, you want to talk about some cool heroes, and Doomfist is one of those for me. He's definitely one of my, you know, like my favorite picks in the game, and I just don't get to play him much, so here are a couple ideas. I was thinking about it. What do we need him to do? Do we need him to have a more reliable one-shot? So maybe we could widen the hitbox a little bit, and that might work for him. Of course, obviously, we'd be getting kind of like a middle ground between what we got at launch and what we have now. Or maybe we give him more of the survivability that he already has in his kit. Maybe we give him more shieldings. Maybe we give him more health. I don't know. It would be interesting to see how he would play if he was like, you know, an offense character, but not an offense character that has 250 health. What if he was an offense character that started with 300 health or 350 health and had his passive? I know that sounds kind of crazy. Doomfist might be a little too beefy in that, right? But you could burst him down. And it's the same thing that people were saying, the same thing that I was saying when he came out on launch. He's not unkillable. I did not think Doomfist was OP when he was released. I personally felt like he made you play the game differently, and he challenged what you knew about the game in terms of your own safety and where you should be standing, and that was really cool. I want to see some changes for Doomfist. I think it's inevitable that Doomfist will be getting some buffs. I think it's just a matter of time, and I'm mentally preparing myself for it. So what do you guys think? What can they do to make Doomfist cool again? What can they do to bring him back? Should he get more health? Should he get more shielding? Should they just go on ahead and kind of slowly work their way back to a larger hitbox? Let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate you for checking out this video. Please do not leave without leaving a like and subscribe for future content. I appreciate it again, and I'll see you for the next video.
Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel